of my lifetime, man. That's why when I spit, I give y'all my lifetime pain. I done seen it from inside the struggle. When they say that they love you, next minute turn they back and say fuck you. I don't even know how I make it through all of this hatred, two-facedness, and the rest of this fake shit. Got me at a loss for words. I lost a half a bird and 30 racks from being in love with a rat. Found out love don't love you back. Cold lesson, one that I needed to learn with no question. What you go through make you the man that you is, and I'm as real as it come, nigga, as real as it get. Definition of 100%, you're looking at it. Never play a hater to nigga, ain't never ratted, ain't never stole nothing, always hustled to get it. Ain't never ran from a nigga, stayed and fought to the finish. Even when they thought I was finished and laughed at me, smiled in the nigga face frontin' and backstabbed me. Praying for my downfall, probably wish I was dead. Hate to see me stacking big faces than Benjamin heads. Rather see me broke instead, it won't happen. I can go anywhere in the world, get shit cracking.
What's good with you?
I had it all.
Hey, you gotta cut that shit off. You feel what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? How y'all doing out there, man? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all still out there bouncing, baby, cuz had to get y'all one more, man, before I take it on up out of here and turn it in. You know what I'm talking about? What's good, people like hee hee ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken and the pen. Lil Easy, you know what I'm talking about? All my folks incarcerated, all my folks on the bottom of the game, all my folks on top of it, man. Keep your head up. We gonna keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Swing that finger, young man. Worldwide. And Dugu, Fresh, Mike, you know what I'm talking about? Lil Rude, not Lil Rude. You know what I'm talking about? Lil Rude. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who come next. Same thing, man. All my folks on the bottom of the game, all my folks on top of it. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your head up, man. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, if you know what I'm talking about, man. Let's get through them disclaimers, man. Now, brother like myself, I don't promote no drug users. I don't promote no drug sellers. Don't promote no alcohol consumption. Don't take a sip of the sippage. I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. You know what I'm talking about? He don't talking about don't. He don't talking about promote. He don't talking about no. He don't talking about negativity. That ain't what I do. You know what I'm talking about? Me, I don't promote shit. All I promote is do what you gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with it. We don't know how much we got. He know what I'm talking about? But me, I'm not prejudiced. Don't got nothing against sexually different. He know what I'm talking about? I don't got nothing against nobody. As a matter of fact, I love everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, I done fucked that up, but I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? Back to the YouTube community. Now, is you with me? Come on, fuck with your partner, man. How y'all doing out there, man? Y'all still love baby cuz, man? You know what I'm talking about? On this famous Friday, you know what I'm talking about, man? Do they know your name? Shout out everybody who take their gifts back to somebody bomb. Here you go. Would you happen to have the receipt? I see you. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? Baby cuz had to come get you one more before the night was over with, man. Now this one right here, I don't even know what I'm gonna call it, man. I'm just gonna tell you how it happened. Now y'all ever had one of them friends, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all might have been talking since school. You know what I'm talking about, but you just keep missing each other. You know what I'm talking about? You hang out for a minute. You might go to jail. You know what I'm talking about? They might go somewhere handle their business. You know what I'm talking about? And then you meet back up. You know what I'm talking about? It was one of them times. Baby cuz old school friend, we young. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, she back in town. You know what I'm talking about? She done called baby cuz. What you doing tonight? You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, looking for you, you know what I'm talking about? You talking about, come on over, you know what I'm talking about? Now here where the night get tricky at, y'all. I got a hot date, you know what I'm talking about? Now, I'm on 74th and MacArthur. Mind you, be kids, and they ain't got no cars, nothing like that, you know what I'm talking about? This lady wearing K-Tron. So the first thing I got to do is get to the lady, you know what I'm talking about? But I got a hot date. So, look, this how the night started off, man. I can't get no ride. I almost had a ride until the nigga realized, he said, where you going? I said, K-Tron, this nigga in Burr Roby. So you know how you used to do back in the day, man, when you need a ride, you just sit up there in front of the pizza place, man, till you see one of your real folks. You know what I'm talking about? Bro, be in this corner with me, you know what I'm talking about? So listen, who out there at the pizza place? Fat J. I don't know if this before Green found him or after he found him, right? I think this was after he found him. But I don't know, it might have been before we found him, right? I ain't sure, right? But Fat J got some weed, he up there just to grind, and you know what I'm talking about? But ain't nobody fucking with him. This nigga trying to bust the knock so he could go home. The bus is finna start running in like 45 minutes, right? So this nigga trying to bust the knock to get some bus fare. So this nigga done got desperate, right? Firepower, you know what I'm talking about? This nigga done got desperate. So we get to yelling this shit on MacArthur like, hey, and doing, you know what I'm talking about, let motherfucker know he got weed. So I guess the police see him doing that, right? So the police done busted the U, right? I seen when they seen him, right? So what I do, I go up in there, I order a motherfucking combination from Ramen's, right? And I just go up in the pizza place. All them motherfuckers do a mean circle. They come back, they got Fat J out there hemmed up, Fat J all on the glass. They got Fat J hemmed up in front of the pizza place. One motherfuckers walk up in there, right? Like, man, would you, man, I'm waiting on my pizza. They go over there to Ramis, I ask him, am I waiting on the pizza? He say, yeah. Still not good enough. So they go sit me in the back of the car. They ask me my name and shit. Y'all know that name I always give them, right? So I give it to them, right? So bam, we go back to the car. You know what I'm talking about? He ran the name. He come back. He say, so this how velvet that name was. He say, so you've never had a ticket? You've never been to jail? You never done come in any contact with the law? I said, nope. You know what I'm talking about? He was like, so basically you don't even exist. I said, yep. That nigga looked at me in my eyes. He said, basically ain't gonna be good tonight. You know what I'm talking about? I'm up in there, man. All I can think about is my hot date. I'm mad. You know what I'm talking about? I already missed this. Like we've been missing each other for the last 5 years, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm back there. I'm praying, asking God all kind of shit. Oh, man, just let me go get my hot date. So something happened. He come back to the car. He say, the name. He say, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You lucky tonight. You know what I mean? Because he was asking me all kind of shit about Fat J. I told that nigga I don't even know that nigga, right? This nigga Fat J done turned and sent the police down here. They talking about he know me. That's my partner. So the police then came down. This nigga done put that shit on me, man. I said, I don't know that nigga. Man, I don't know. We ain't had no motherfucking plan, man. I don't know you, nigga. Like, I can't say, man, listen, man. So if you ever with your partner, man, you just don't know nothing, man. If you ain't came up with the plan before the police come, man, y'all don't even know each other. Y'all just met, man. You know what I'm talking about? I don't even know if they took Fat J to jail, man. But he come back, he was like, man, tonight's your lucky night or something. They got another call or something that was more important than fucking with me and Fat J. Or they had, I don't know what happened to Fat J. I was so happy when I got up out that motherfucker, I ain't even go get my pizza or nothing. I ran straight to Pop's house. I'm already hella drunk. That's what I forgot to tell y'all. I'm hella drunk. I run to Pop's house, trying to get a ride to K-Tron. Pop say no. Look, I tell Lil Rude, let me ride your bike. That nigga say, where you want to ride it to? I said, K-Tron. That nigga wouldn't even let me ride his bike to K-Tron. That nigga said, hell no. So there, look, I'm running around frantic. I just don't know what to do. You know what I do? Ben 76, who out there? Fat Angie, you know what I'm talking about? Guess who Fat Angie with? Rhonda, y'all know Fat Angie ain't had no car. I don't even think Fat Angie could drive. You know, no, she can. I'm gonna tell y'all that story too. Last time I seen Fat Angie, she was driving. So look, Fat Angie done had Rhonda, right? They done drop me off right there in front of where Scotty's. You know what I'm talking about? They done drop me off at Scotty's where the phone booth used to be, right? So now I'm in the park. I ain't in K-Tron yet, though. I'm in the park though, right? Everybody act like I don't know. All I know is I had a hot date, nigga, and it was in K-Tron, nigga. Whatever happened just had to happen. Been missing this lady the last 5 years. You know what I'm talking about? Get off in K-Tron. I start my walk. It's hella quiet and shit like one of them werewolf movies, The Howl. And you know what I'm talking about? I'm walking, you don't hear nothing but crickets, moons, and stars, right? I'm walking. Next thing I know, I hear a motherfucking dog, right? I turn around, dog ain't even that big or whatnot, you know what I'm talking about? So I turn around, here come the dog, just to move. And you know what I'm talking about? Here come the dog, that motherfucker chasing me. So you know how you get to jogging and shit? I run up a little bit, jogging, cause I'm thinking this motherfucker finna get the collar, you know what I mean? Cause I see you on the chain. But I tell you, I ran a little bit ways too. Man, I turned around, man, that motherfucker still coming, man. As soon as I stopped, that motherfucker done bit the shit out of me on my cow, right? I was like, God damn, this nigga chain hella long, right? So he done bit me, shaking me a little bit. Excuse me. Firepower. Look. That motherfucker shaking me a little bit. I done kicked him off. I'm running. This motherfucker still chasing me. Leash long as a motherfucker. This motherfucker still chasing me, right? That motherfucker finally get caught. Snag. Bam. Go back. Now I'm fucked up. I done got bit. I'm still trying to find my hot date, though. You know what I'm talking about? Make it to K-Tron. You know what I'm talking about? I hear some music. They told me what number they was in or whatever. Man, it was the same number on the other door, though. I done went over there and knocked on these people's door who was playing some loud-ass music. Ain't nobody even came to the door, you know what I mean? Now, I'm mad as a motherfucker. I'm thinking they done sent me on one like a nigga do when they send you to a wrong house party, you know what I'm talking about? I'm down there mad as a motherfucker. I almost went to jail. I done got bit by the dog on my calf. You know what I'm talking about? I'm bleeding a little bit. I'm kind of messed up looking for my hot date. You know what I'm talking about? So be mused to me. I ain't know it was right across the thing. You know what I'm talking about? So when I was knocking on there, I was knocking on people's door for hella long. You know what I'm talking about? I wonder what the fuck they was up in there doing. You know what I'm talking about? Right? I don't know. So look, I see them come back or whatever they go. Bam, because it was somebody in the house, but I guess they sent the rescue party to go look for me, right? So the rescue party come back, right? I'm gonna tell you, blood, Oakland bitches is just hella funny, blood. Now look at all this distress I done been through, right? When I get up in there, the first thing that lady told me, she said, I hope you ain't musty up under that coat.